Yo! Aujourd'hui, nous sommes vendredi. Parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français pendant la français. Où allons? Je vais promener dans la quartier. Est-ce un jeu Norvégien? Norvégien? Norvégien. Huh. Yep, Norvégien. Il est 6h, il est 7h. Parlons anglais? Parlons anglais. Major de pluie. Okay, let's talk about weekend. It's Friday, and consider the temperature. I don't know if I should go for one last snowboarding because the other mountain it's closed. And let's see. We'll check the schedule for a little bit. Let's see. Definitely, because technically speaking, I think about mid-May, it's where the resort closed down, and usually at the time the mountains are not gonna be well kept. Not say well kept, but wind down because there's no more snow, right? But at the same time, 5 months of snow. Actually, that's quite good. That's quite good. I don't think we reached our quota because there are like 1 or 2 months I can easily say we only went like once. If let's say we went twice, right? The January, February, March, April. Yeah, I don't think we hit the 10. So in that case, that means we don't need to buy season pass anymore. We can just buy what do you call this? Like trips. Like we just plan out trips like 1 or 2. I mean, usually we want to go twice a month, so 2, 4, 6 trips. March, April, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's much cheaper than 1,002, in my opinion. I think probably that's the best call from here on out. Right? Well, I probably need to recalculate a little bit because I can easily cross-check with my transportation costs. And secondly is that, not to say we're gonna do more next year. I mean this winter or next year. Yeah, it's a bit hard to tell. But anyway, every penny saved is always a good thing. So, I mean, I need to feel bad. Not say feel bad. I'll feel a bit sad because I love season pass. The amount of roller coaster I sat during the season pass time. Oh, it's literally way off the chart, and I love it. Unfortunately, pandemic happens. Okay. Being said about spending money, saving money, but to save money, we're going to spend less, right? And today is once I look back at how the how my money was spent, I am a little bit surprised, but actually not really surprised. It was planned, but it's a nice small little surprise on how fast I could literally go from 100 to 0 in a heartbeat. Well, not say in a heartbeat, but just need a little bit of stepping stone. But I can step down quite fast, which is great. Hopefully that's the good part. Hopefully that's no. So what am I talking about is very simple: collectibles. I did put a lot of not say restrictions, but videos about restriction, and why we are putting a lot of restrictions is that collectibles for the platform I'm collecting, not to say it went out of control, but I think I got burned too much on comics. Things that I thought it will maintain, unfortunately did not. And guess what? It's 99% comics. I won't say 99%, right? 80% comics, 20% collectibles. But the collectibles, at least I know why I didn't pick up or where I went wrong. But to top it off, to make things even worse, everything in the crypto world. I'm not so sure about the real investment trading, because last check it was also going down, and it is a trying time to hold on. In my opinion, don't hold on, right? When you see things coming down, if you need to turn off and take a break, do so. And that's what I did for the collectibles. And of course, some of the money went elsewhere. And that's what we're gonna talk about for today's vlog. Know when to stop, and when you can stop in a heartbeat. Ooh, scooter. I want a scooter that requires me to save money, and I will spend money. Oh. Okay, So today's what do you call this? Today's theme is when you know when to stop, and when you need to stop. Another scooter. Well, this world, not to say there's signs everywhere, but also need to get license, that's for sure. So I already plot already. It's June. Definitely I'll get. The only question is I need to pick a date, pick a date, pay money, and then get on with it. Okay, so to stop, let's start off with why do I stop, or the motivation of why do I stop. Very simple. I'm losing money, straight up. Collectibles are losing money right now, and especially with my, not to say recent purchases, but some of the purchase that I thought it was good, but partially I knew it wasn't that great. I not say I didn't trust my gut feeling, but yeah, I kind of didn't trust my gut feeling, and FOMO, right? Yeah, but mainly didn't trust my gut feeling, so I lost money there, and because of that, I paid the ultimate price. Simple as that. Lost. And to make things funny is that in what do you call this? I lost. Oh, my actual first loss is also from comic book. My goodness, and comic books is really not for me. Terrible. So the reason why I put it this way is like comic books usually we want to get on the drop $7, and then some comic books will go a bit higher. Sure, I want to buy, flip, and all those stuff, but it didn't really work out as intended. So in this case, officially I would say I lost because I, not say do not flip, but probably I do not know how to flip. Alright, that's lesson number 1. Know when to flip, learn when to flip, when to commit, and when not to commit. So now I know that now is a good time not to commit. So that's great. Good. And number 2 is because I follow this comic book, the thing, it might go up. Some comic books actually went up, so that's great. Some comic books, so that's kind of sad. And first comic book lost $40, and the biggest loss so far is the Spider-Man. Right, I even allocate more for the comic books, like $120, but now it's $120 for 5 books. Now it's only worth like less than $6, and that is ridiculous. $30. I've lost $90, and to top it off, I didn't pay $90 per se. I paid $150-ish. So that's a huge blow to my confidence, to put it this way, a huge blow to my comic confidence, and I hate it. So that's for the comics. Not just that as well, there's a few more other comics that I bought and then it went down because at first I thought it was hovering. Right? It was hovering at a cool, like maybe 30 for, I didn't buy any $40 comic book. Luckily, my threshold was, the first lesson was anything below 30, I couldn't care less anymore. And those I bought at around 30-ish went down, a bit sad. Some I bought about 10-ish because comic books was around $10-11, roughly around there, and then now it drops all the way down to $4 and this is due to a lot of factors. One of the main factor is that it was heavily infested with robots, and robots, they just buy and sell without giving a care about money, and that's tough. So once that happens, and usually robots, they will scoop out a big sum and then just put out like a very, not say low floor, but like all of them put at $11, then everyone has the sheep mentality and they just go for $11. And that's me, right? Part of the sheep. But yeah, it is a terrible lesson. But if you ask me, do I regret it? Partially I regret, yes, but at the same time, because I've prepared one of the most important rules when it comes to investing: never overextend yourself. That's number 1. Number 2, whatever you invest, get ready to lose. So for the comic book section in general, I was kind of ready for that. Still stings a bit. Hate it. Don't like it. And to top it off, some of the feelings, again, emotion. Always taper and put zero emotion when it comes to pure profit. I attend a lot of, not say a lot, two so far. Expo and comic book expo, and see how people sell comic books, and then I get excited. It's like, yay! Physical comic books, $1,000. Okay, the one of the comic books I bought, it's the digital world. I paid like what, $20. In the physical world, 1,000. If it's not 1,000, it's 700. So it's basically above the hundreds, easily. So when I bought, hey, that sounds like a good deal. If I want to buy an actual comic book, I'll just buy this one, a digital one, and it's 5 times cheaper, or 10 times cheaper, or 100 times cheaper. And that's that. So some of that, it's not to say a good call, but it's a call that I decided, alright, you know what, maybe I should go for it. So that's the other half of the comic book section. And now everything is super low. But that presents a new opportunity, which means we weren't going to scoop anything that is low, but not this month. This month is tough. At the same time, I could be late, and when everything goes up, I might lose money. Doesn't matter. I'm not saying lose money, the opportunity to lessen the blow. Because usually, right now, if it's comic book, if it's $3 or $2, I would easily say just take 10, 20 of them. And then once the price goes back up, not even $10, like just double, right? $2 comic book becomes $4. Just sell 10 of them. Instantly, you gain 50% profit. Boom. 100%. Boom, just like that. Or you buy 10, free 10. Yeah. So that's the investment part for the collectibles. Now we're gonna move on to art. So I don't get art, which is tough, right? Which I've learned. Spent $300 on them. Returns are rubbish. Yeah, that one I regret. Okay, if I would say really regret on that, really regret, it's the art part. That's single-handedly a big regret. And because I spent, I did 300 Canadian dollars, not 300 US dollars. And the comic book also is 120 US dollars, not even Canadian dollars. So that means it's much higher, much more higher. Ooh, I know this vlog is going to be super long, but I need to vent out a little bit. But at the same time, there's a silver lining behind it, and it will be at the end of the vlog. So stay tuned. So definitely, I don't get art. And I spent about 60 times 4, so I bought 4 art pieces. And if I were to complete a set, it would be cool. But if I didn't get to complete the set, so it's rubbish. Yeah, utter rubbish. I should have not bothered, because that was my literal gut feeling. Like, I shouldn't have bothered with that at all. In fact, it was a good thing because of that single-handed lesson. Actually, that was the catalyst to start off the go cold turkey. Yeah, like literally drop everything about the collectibles from 100% motivation, drop all the way down to 0, and that's fantastic. I think without that loss, that's the silver lining part, right? Without that loss, I wouldn't have stopped. And guess what? There's a few collectibles that are out lately, and comic books. Yeah, it's just way below the retail price. Anyway, car crash. That's not fun, right? No fun. That's one reason why I don't want to get a car per se. Stuff like that, right? Okay, so yeah, without that catalyst, that single-handed experience, because collectibles, like for example, yesterday there's Doctor Strange amulet, whatever the thing. It was cool. It was nice. It was $70 easily. It was an easy skip for me because of the art experience. And number 2, looking at how the price goes down, I don't think it's just worth buying. And the secondary market is $20. $20. That's the one I'll probably want to pick it up later. But not this month. This month is all barred because I spent $300 on a Batman call. That's a different platform, so hopefully there's something, but I'm guessing it will drop it will drop in value, most likely $150. Yeah, but that's $150 if I were to resell. What I'm buying is $300 worth of 2 perks. It's more of a membership perk, so in total I think it's 407 Canadian dollars after tax and whatnot. So yeah, so it was a good, not say bad experience. It was an experience needed. So yeah, without that experience, I would have lost way more money today, right? If I would still continue down the collectible path. Sadly, Knight Rider went down in price. I bought retail, went down to 90 plus. Ugh, painful. And that's where the restriction bugs. So that's where the restriction that I've placed myself. Never buy above retail. Simple as that. So for the art piece, yeah, sure, I bought a retail, lose money. Okay, you know what? Not a super bad experience because I bought retail, and anything that's retail, it's okay, you know what? That's like buying toys and then don't sell it. Okay, simple as that. As long as we don't pay above retail, that's where the comic book experience comes in. And now a lot of the collectibles that I'm aiming for, or I wanted to buy back then, it's all coming down, which is great because there are 2 pieces that I want to buy. One is Wonder Woman. When it first came, I mean, not the first piece, but there's one piece I was looking for. It was about $100+ when it came out, right? Retail is 60, and people are asking about 100+. I said no go, no bueno, because it's too expensive. And I went and bought Batgirl instead. Now Batgirl went down in price. Owie, also painful, but at the same time I got it below retail and it drops way down some more. Regret? That one I won't regret too much because we fulfilled 2 requirements. Did we buy on retail? No. Did we buy below retail? Yes. Okay, so that's that. But good part is Wonder Woman, I think it's right now it's $60. So yeah, below retail, check. If it's cheaper than retail, no, sorry, did I buy on retail? Check. No, I mean sorry, no. Is it below retail? Yes, that means it's good. It's good. How much below retail? Of course we want to go cheaper the better, right? That's fine. This is the part where we can delay a little bit. If it goes above retail, then it becomes to a no-go situation again. Yeah, and anyhow, these are for long-term stuff, and this is something that I'm still learning, and that's why I'm documenting right here for you guys out there. And also, as a what do you call this? Evidence, progress. I don't know. Basically everything. Journal, progress, evidence, witnesses. Yes, you guys are my witness. And if I were to change anything, well, one thing, I got a video to back it up. Number 2, I got a video to show my progress. So that's that for the collectible side, and in general the collectible investment. So all I can do is I can end the vlog with, ooh, that's a nice floaty wheelie thing. So all I can say is very simple. When it comes to investment and everything, always know where your threshold is, because I know where my threshold for today. It will change. It will always change as the day goes by. That's for sure. Because if you ask me how much I spend on collectibles, crazy amount of dollars. Let's see. Today alone, I mean this month alone, I think got 500. Easy. $300 for Batman Call. That was also another what do you call this? Reason why I'm not going to that collectibles. It's great. I mean, it's not good, but it's great. At least I'm not losing money on all in one basket. There's many things we can talk about. I'll reserve that for tomorrow. So, je te revis demain. Yeah. Also, nous rentrons à la maison.